I have been getting up early every single morning because honestly, it is boiling. Summer is in full swing, and normally we don't get this many heat waves in the UK, but we have had heat wave after heat wave, and each heat wave keeps getting hotter and hotter, and we're still in June. It's just like the middle of June, and it's still so hot. But we're gonna make the most of it, and today I'm actually getting ready to go strawberry picking. I've been waiting and waiting to go strawberry picking. Last week it was raining, so I didn't go, but this week I'm going, and I'm so excited because last year I went a little bit, but I kind of missed like the first really good set of produce, so it was kind of like just like the last little bits. So I'm really excited to go today because the field is like fresh with all new ones, and I feel like I might make quite a lot of things with the strawberries. I really want to try and do strawberry jam because I kind of want to make a Victoria sponge, which I feel like is a more summery kind of cake to make. Like normally I do chocolate cakes or my carrot cake, but I'm really feeling a Victoria sponge. So I think I'm going to make that this week with the strawberries that I've picked. But yeah, I have been decorating my bedroom. I feel like this is like a really cozy room, and I really wanted to upgrade it. I feel like I will like take you around it and like do like a really good overview, but at the minute it's just like my cozy reading corner, which every evening I've been loving reading in and like chilling in with the cats. Like all the cats come in here, but it is too hot for them to be in here today, so they're kind of like out on the landing and in their room because the light and the sun does tend to shine on this room for about 9 hours of a day, like from probably 12 p.m. until 9 p.m. when the sun sets. The sun is just shining in this room, so it gets really hot. So yeah, they're not in here today, but I'm sure we'll see them throughout. But I've got a ton of garden updates. My garden is looking amazing. My tomatoes, my carrots, everything's doing really well. So I've got plenty of garden updates to do, and yeah, I feel like a few things have changed, but I've just been getting back into vlogging this week. I feel like some weeks are busier than others, so I'm just vlogging like every time there's something interesting or fun that I'm planning to do. But I'm just getting ready to go strawberry picking. I have a feeling today's definitely shorts weather because it is boiling, but we shan't complain because I feel like my favourite seasons are definitely autumn and spring, and I do really like winter because although people say if you're a January baby they feel sorry for you because your birthday's in January, but I feel like it's just like another thing to look forward to, and I'm not really the type of person to like go out and drink and like party or anything, so I'm not too worried about having people need the extra money to like go out with. Like I'm quite happy just chilling at home. So I actually quite enjoy that my birthday's in January because it means I can enjoy like the sunnier seasons just like for what they are, as opposed to like having to plan out things for like my birthday and stuff. I'm really grateful I do live near the countryside and on the coastline, so I'm quite close to the sea. So I'm very grateful that I do get quite the breeze now and again, which is really nice. But yeah, I might, where I go for strawberry picking as well is so cute. Like they've got like a little farm shop, so you can like stop and get some lunch. You've got like a nice little cafe, a little farm shop to like go and buy like fresh produce. I think they've got like flower picking, and it's like a really cute little place. And I feel like when I was younger I would do strawberry picking so much, so it is like one of my favorite places to go. And I do actually go to the same location for pumpkin picking as well when I do my pumpkin picking in autumn. So it's like a really well known, really beautiful location, but I'm just keeping my makeup really simple because I feel like it's probably gonna sweat off. But yeah, I'm gonna get ready and show you my outfit, and then this evening I need to prep for my jam, so tomorrow I can start making my jam. and my Victoria sponge. But yeah, I'm gonna get ready because I've been waffling, and then we can go strawberry picking. It is far too hot. Look at your little head. It's just like, get me away from this heat. My very simple outfit of the day is this really cute bandeau top. I really much prefer bandeau tops over like crop tops or like racer necks or like the high necks or like strappies. I really just like a simple bandeau, and then these nice little paper bag style denim shorts because it is hot. And I think they've got pockets, yeah. They've got pockets, and then I'm gonna put on my little body spray. Is this one that smells like summer. It's so nice. And then I was gonna put on sandals, but I thought I am strawberry picking, so I'm just gonna pop on my white trainers. I really like these. I feel like I get so much wear out of these in summer. Yeah, and then I just need to pop my socks on. And then get my bag and then go. I think they take cash and cards, so I can take my card. I don't need to worry about taking out any cash. But I feel like this is my first outing with all of my tattoos on. Normally, like, I sometimes will have like just trousers on and like a little top, but this is my first outing with shorts with all my tats out. Which is so funny because like in winter, nobody knows that I'm like a fully tattooed baddie. They only know that I've got a jumper on and like some colourful hat. But in summer they all come out. Right, trainers are on, let's go. One thing about strawberry picking is you do have to properly venture for them. It's taken me quite a while to get this many, but you have to properly like rummage around and find like a few. And like I want to get ones that aren't perfectly ripe because I'm trying to make strawberry jam, so I really want to make sure that I get some that are a little bit underripe, just because that will help the jam be better. Two pots full. It is another beautiful day and my hair with the weather is going crazy. I'm just kind of letting it do its own thing because it's going super wild. But before I make my strawberry jam, because strawberry picking was so fun yesterday, I thought I could show you around my new little room because it's quite the change and I just want to show you around. So as we walk in, I've got this big reading corner chair, which is just so cozy. And I hung up like these curtains so I could pop on some little lights, and I just think like that area in the evening, I will show you what it looks like in the evening as well, because the ambience is just there once it gets really dark. But this is my big chair, it's super cozy. And of course there's cat hair all over it because the cats have been absolutely loving it. And it's just perfect. I feel like I was struggling to read in here because I wanted to like read and relax in here, and I was struggling to because I just had like my big teddy and like the floor, but I got a really nice little corner. And then to follow on from that, I've got my little bookshelf, which I just got from Amazon, but I absolutely love it. I've popped on these lighting candles, which in the evening, all the little like light features are just so beautiful and so cozy. So I've done like a little display here, and then obviously I've got my fantasy books on one side, and then I've got my little romance books and a few little random ones that I've just really enjoyed reading on here. I felt like the colour scheme matched. And then in these drawers here I've got all of my art supplies, and then this drawer I've got the rest of my books, and then a little Dobby because I've not figured out where to put him yet. But yeah, all my other ones are just in there. And then my other nice ones I've just popped on display. And then I found these mushrooms because if you know anything about me, you know that I love mushrooms. I think they're so fascinating. So of course I had to incorporate a few of them. And the cats have been trying to jump up on us. I feel like Lucas is one of the cats that loves to jump up really high. So he's been trying to jump up there. But then on my last little corner, I thought I wanted to add in some crystals. I really want to buy some more crystals and like make this bit like a lot of crystals with my incense and stuff, because I feel like when I do my yoga and like stuff in the evenings, I love having all my crystals and everything all nice. And then obviously the plate that I fixed as well, I thought that that looks really cute as like some artwork as opposed to being used. And then I did put a cat bed there, but obviously they're choosing the two sofas that I've got over there, or they're on the floor. So although that's there, it's not really coming in handy. But then this corner is super, super cute. It's just my nice chest of drawers, and of course another little mushroom lamp, which I just thought looked really quite cute. And I love these drawers so much. I feel like they just look really cute. And then I popped up these like nice curtains just to kind of blend everything in. But I really wanted to go for like mid-century, modern, a little bit romantic. And my little drawers. And then a little nod of sunbathing. And this is my little getting ready corner. I actually opted for another one of these Ottoman chairs just to like get ready in, because I found that these were really good for storing any makeup products, any skincare, anything that I want. So I've got that, which comes in great handy as like extra storage. My arch mirror that matches my arch bookcase, but I really love this corner as well. And I've just got on my little jewelry pot and stuff, but yeah, that's my little content room, which I've been really enjoying relaxing in here and kind of like soaking in the ambience. I feel like in autumn and winter I'm gonna be in here so much, but it's just super cozy. And yeah, I think today we're gonna make jam, which I'm nervous about, but I'm kind of excited. I really want to make some good jam for my Victoria sponge. So let's go downstairs and make that. So I've just taken up my jam from the fridge. I did actually have this in the fridge overnight so that the jam sugar can kind of like seep into all of the strawberries and make them really yummy and ready for cooking, because some recipes just have them like with the sugar and then straight into the pan, but this one just had it soaking so that like all the sugar can be in the jam. But yeah, I'm probably going to focus on making this so that I can get it right. I can share with you it after, once it's in my little jars that I've just washed up and I'm going to reuse. But let's go and make my jam. I have just finished making my jam and look at that. The actual jars themselves are really hot because I had to make sure that the jars were hot before putting the jam in so that they didn't shatter. But 2 full pots of a rich strawberry jam, and I have actually just toasted and buttered some bread so that we could try it. I just popped this bit in the freezer so it could like quickly set. Oh, that's perfect consistency. I was worried it was going to be quite runny, but that is perfect consistency. This is my first time making jam as well, so I'm really quite happy. I did have to do it longer than it said because my strawberries were still a little bit too ripe, so it took a little bit longer to set, but that's my jam. Try it. That tastes so good. I can't believe I successfully made my own jam for the first time. Wow. Oh. It tastes so fresh and so nice. Right, I'm gonna go and enjoy this because it's so good. I need to clean up, but I thought I could share with you a few little garden updates because my garden is in full swing, like it's properly bursting through. So let's go to the garden. First things first, if you remember my tomatoes and carrots, this is how they're doing right now. They are insane. I've not got any tomatoes yet, I don't think, but so many flowers, so many little flowers, and my carrots are doing insane. I think if you can peek around here, you can actually see one right in there coming through, but it is doing massive. And that's my little mint plants come back. My hydrangeas actually came back this year, which I'm so happy about. Last year it didn't come back, but all the flowers are starting to come through now, which I'm super happy about. And then if I zoom out a little bit further, I've got my sweet peas, which are starting to come through as well, which is so pretty. And my little Acer tree and my other sweet pea is just starting to come through. I think this will probably flower very, very soon. I'm actually down an alleyway of my house because this dahlia, I never took the bulbs inside, I just left them outside, and the dahlias came back, which I'm really surprised about, because usually these, if they're left out in like the cold, the wet weather, then they go really, really mouldy. But it seems that the actual bulb itself has done really well, so the dahlia itself is actually still growing, which is very impressive. And all of my sunflowers are coming up as well. I've got my sweet peas coming up here. This one's like the tallest, so it's properly coming through, but these are just a little smaller, I think, because they get a bit more shape. They're taking a bit longer, but they're still coming through, which is really good. And I've got more sunflowers that are all coming up. Now see how many plums you can spot, because I have an abundance of plums. That'll probably be ready in July. My other dahlia is growing really well, and these are my raspberries, which are getting eaten by the birds, but there's a few left. And we've got some apples, and again an abundance of pears. And the other day I was like, what is all of this noise outside? I could just hear birds chirping, so much noise. Let me show you. The birds have actually created a bird's nest in the peak of my house, and they fly in and out, and there's like so many baby birds that are learning how to take off and fly, so I hope I can catch them for you one day. But yeah, little baby bird's nest is in there. It's so cute. I was going to vlog doing my Victoria sponge, but honestly it has been too hot, and the thought of talking to a camera whilst trying to stand in this kitchen for probably 3 hours while I was baking, decorating, waiting for the cake to cool was just not an option. But here she is. This is my huge Victoria sponge. I did do a small one as well with whipped cream, but this is the masterpiece. Let me show you up close. Here she is in all of her glory, and of course homemade jam, homemade buttercream, and the cake's homemade, and then freshly cut up some strawberries and did some icing sugar. I'm gonna have to be quick showing you this so that the buttercream doesn't melt. Let's have a slice, just a little one, because I'm gonna slice this up and also have this frozen for like in my bath. I'm gonna eat this. Get my little plates. Look at that, a little slice of cake. And it's so moist as well, like the sponge is so moist. And I always find if you make cakes the day before, they taste way better the next day. So I'm gonna have this and enjoy the rest of my day, and then probably have quite a relaxing evening.